Yeah, I'm Peter Murchan. I'm a consultant General and Colorectal Surgeon here at South Tipperary General Hospital. I also have a smaller commitment to the National Cancer Plan at Waterford Regional Hospital. I work there 1 day a week. My special interest is in gastrointestinal diseases, particularly colorectal cancer and inflammatory bowel disease. And I'm in Tipperary for the last 15 years, and prior to that I came from Leeds, in the University of Leeds for 6 years, and I was in the University of Chicago for 3 years before that.
Looking at the pharmaceutical companies, Peter, what do you think are the best ones doing in your opinion?
Yeah, the best pharmaceutical companies are not necessarily the biggest pharmaceutical companies. The best pharmaceutical companies are those which are focused and targeted on delivering the right product and bringing the information and the data about the product to the users. At the end of the day, the users are the doctors and the prescribing doctors. The end target, of course, is the patients, but they don't have a choice usually in what they receive. So the pharmaceutical companies which put a lot of background work into how they would promote it and exert the knowledge to the doctors, it's not just promotional, it's educational. We would feel that those which do best are those which educate us best, and they do that through a whole wide variety of techniques, from seminars to workshops to meetings to sponsoring international meetings. But at the end of the day, it's about explanation and, producing the evidence from the clinical trials, clinical studies, and being honest. And honesty and straightforward approaches by pharmaceutical representatives is always very welcome. And the day of the pharmaceutical representative working in isolation, the one rep coming for years and years, is long since gone. Frequently now we'll see a number of representatives from one pharmaceutical coming with a manager and talking about the product. And it's a multidisciplinary approach to pharmaceutical selling, and it works well.
How would you summarise how they could improve their relationship with you, how they could improve the day-to-day role of a hospital consultant?
As I say, the good ones are already doing it, and they do it through open communication, free communication, but not, obsequious type of pandering all the time. I mean, they need to kind of have a system where they can approach in terms of contact through the secretaries, contact through the registrars, and in the current climate that can be done electronically with email drops, with frequent letters, and the on-site visits are obviously essential, but those on-site visits need to be set up, and just dropping in on the drive-by day is pretty much gone for the representatives. They don't do that anymore, and I think that's a good thing. It's all arranged, it's planned.
Okay. What types of media do you have access to for communications? What do you like to use on a day-to-day basis to keep on top of things?
Well, I use the web-based media. Email is obviously the preferred interaction of choice for all my correspondence comes in on email. Websites, and obviously with the current technology and mobile phone and 3G applications, that there's also a huge future, I think, in having communications on phone lines, which can be in the format of news items, and lots of people are subscribed to news channels and all of that and get updates. For example, I get one in sport every day, but I don't see any reason in the world why I wouldn't be getting a medical education or a pharmaceutical update from one. That would be well received, and it would be easy to do.
Right.